First carry for Justin Fields is the tally on Fuller brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to leverage the guys up front because the team is winning at the point of attack.
And they get him down, but not across the 40-yard line. They pick up 12 and they move the chains. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hey, bro, what y'all thinking?
Oh my God.
Just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs block so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball.
When I show you shit, before you
offensive line to create space up front.
that's what you think. Hey, now I'm right here.
I think that nigga Peter got out.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
No, I just called him with a
Offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one.
He just told me he was better wide left foot.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now.
My baby mama and my mama tripping, dog. I can't play no more.
Has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Yeah, that's why I just blew out of the food.
Time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. They want to throw the ball.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
And power forward to get the first down.
Oh, nice. You want some
On the play, it'll be 2nd down. And a look at Seattle's defense.
When Bobby Wagner's career is said and done,
That's an
he
open
was an absolute steal in the NFL draft. They play for any team.
Here's Simeon now on 2nd down. And the catch made.
Did you have Emmanuel Sanders in your fantasy league?
I'm not playing with you.
I know that you like to bring up my fantasy team because I lost in the playoffs.
No, that's not why I brought it up.
No, why'd you bring it up?
Because you lost in the playoffs. Anyway, Emmanuel Sanders showed out. He only had 48 yards and 315, but that was good enough to get him over 1,000 for the 3rd straight year.
Nigga, hot trash. Easy.
He is a big weapon and something that is a nice compliment to your staff.
I think next year, you got to think about drafting him.
Now that'll be tipped.
Wow.
It's in the end zone loose.
Well, I don't know.
His guys will get the football back. And the first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there.
Yeah, well, we didn't do that. Hopefully that good.
On that play.
No doubt about it.
Hold on, what is
Really getting in a position. This is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They have things going their way.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own.
Oh, here.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing him 2nd down.
But let's go back to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback catches it, he's not immune to the big
That don't
game.
be
In this
cheating,
case, he
man.
kept it and absorbed it anyway.
7 yards to go on 2nd down.
How am I supposed to do it? I'm not playing with him.
But this time it's Rollins. Call it again to the couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Oh, okay, we can play good.
3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs
You
on
know the
there.
MVP.
Now it's Wilson. And a loose ball.
Oh,
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Oh my God. I missed it.
see, don't fuck hit me, shit.
But he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, right? The end zone we're trying to score.
Yeah, them folks definitely hit though, P.
And everything should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
You're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, my Baltimore definitely hit.
Safety Cam Chancellor. And out now comes the Seahawks.
Well, I think that first one, dude.
This time, ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League.
You can throw it.
They got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps,
Triangle.
first
You
day
get
camp,
past it,
regular
bro.
season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence
What'd you say, P?
address?
You have to pass that play.
All the time, and they do
When you get the big guy, just go down one and press on.
He was looking for Thomas Ross. And bring up third down. It's third down, 6 yards to go for the offense.
It's a tried and true formula.
He done ball on play.
Change for as long as we play football. There's so much trying to
Big guy.
pressure on them and make it
Matter of fact, it was the first one,
Since being worried, he got rid of it.
that match.
Taking the hit, but incomplete.
Yeah. You gonna keep throwing interceptions, I'll do it.
and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Solid run.
I'm taking my running back. All right, marking out good my running back.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive
And
line
you're
lower than the defensive.
You gonna be satisfied. I'm telling you, bro. I get a good pop on them, bro. You ain't gonna want. You gonna be iffy about it.
Second and 4 now. They need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard. Third and short. It's West Ice. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I got two good running backs. I can just run the ball.
Need to be fancy there. Just use some force
Don't you think?
and pick up the first down.
Hey, that's what I'm looking for.
Rolls the low man in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards. For Rolls, they're going to need to figure something out going into the playoffs. Because you went back to week 15.
Don't you over here.
44 yards. That has to improve if they want to
Somebody gonna lay their hat on.
With that because
You know what?
they switched up running the ball.
Let me get these first down. I know I got more around.
You good efficiency.
That was sample.
The Rams defensive front.
Yeah, you know what? Callaway one
Rushers up front.
I told you I got my hands, but you can't get it.
15. Wilson going to give the Rolls. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Why is that
Changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
I told you what to see.
From the pistol, close size. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Couple of Broncos there.
You know how to play your name.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end.
Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Von Miller able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Be quiet, like you child. Too big.
Trying to go through some
Be
progression.
quiet.
He ran the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said at the
Ain't nothing
beginning.
no
Great job defensively. Good with the football. That led to the sack.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls. And he gets it to the 32.
Hey, man, I don't even think about this.
11 yards on the pickup. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on
Can't forget Brad Buck.
Well, throw on first
Let me
down.
forget you. See, I ran in.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. So the D-line's going to spread out. Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear them, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can That's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions the first quarter. Not quite at that level and not that age, but I remember
I was going for the 8.
Oh, man.
and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling
Look
about?
there.
It's because he had enough confidence in
Look
himself.
there.
Oh my God.
And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
That would happen before they hit
We've
you.
had a lot of MVP discussions. Here's the thing I wanted to ask you. But his team's below 500.
Oh my
Should
God.
he be able to win the MVP award?
Personally, I think so. I think what always hurts a guy like David Johnson in that position is if you have other people having monster extra years as well. So for a lot of voters, the tiebreaker is
maybe they take it out,
team season. And that's what ends up eliminating guys like David Johnson. Despite the year he's having, in any normal deal, David Johnson would be one of the top 2 guys for the MVP race.
So they're going to come to the line here. It appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Partner wins in the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
I think the offense played it.
Onto the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do in this one.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play. Going to continue to throw the ball. Do they want to lean more on the running game? The interesting sequence of plays.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try to take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to have to go for it on 4th down. Oh, there's Wilson. Fine grab, complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of run the game. That was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
Rolls the low man in the backfield. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And they'll lose a yard that time. That's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The defense won that play so fast. I think if the running back even had time to notice when the run was there, it was just a blink of an eye. And there was a loss on the play.
The tight end Luke Wilson is the target. On his Hauschka now for the Seahawk field goal. That's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they got completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
So after slogging through a scoreless first quarter, we have action on the scoreboard. A field goal makes it 3-0.
Well, with these 2 offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this was a good game. That's what we're going to see.
Broncos coming out now. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects in this score.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now.
Wow, that's a good play.
Tips kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a 3rd. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bites. In this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
He was trying to find Justin Forsett that time, and it's 4th and 3. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and they just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
They are going to go with Simeon. They'll set up the screen for Forsett. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not looking for another field goal. They can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
It's a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic.
Hey, go score the corner instead of
Get him out in the open field into some space.
Go score the corner
Plays to
instead of
his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Oh my God.
And this has no chance. It's no good whatsoever. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about it.
And that's close to the 35.
Told you that man was right, right?
Third down for the Broncos.
Yeah, I can't run, man. I'm supposed to run.
8 yards. And now first down following that long gain. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. On 1st and 10, Simeon letting one go deep for the end zone.
I ain't want to go forward. I didn't use it.
Intercepted. A great read that's picked off. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to get back onto the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
Yeah, I know how to play this.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Wilson, and this will be incomplete. Charles, I have to bring up something you told me about last week. You often find hidden talents with a lot of these guys in the NFL. And Baltimore kicker Justin Tucker, he's a heck of an opera singer, and he's very good at singing some birthday tunes, isn't he?
He certainly is, and when he sings, he captivates you. Because I've actually seen him on video in the tails, right? I mean, he looks fantastic, but he sounds even better. Not only that, how about what he's done on the field? 10 field goals and 50 yards or more this season, which ties a record set by Blair Walsh in 2012 when Walsh was a rookie.
But seriously, go to your favorite search engine, just put in Justin Tucker opera. You'll be blown away. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And all the way in, touchdown.
I had my offense, my defensive line running all everywhere, man.
62 yards.
Yeah, you did it.
Seahawks find a way
Don't
to
say they
stretch
did.
their lead. Running at that distance here, can
Yeah.
catch it too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And
You
when
watch
you
it?
saw him complete a big-time play
How?
for a touchdown.
Yeah, how you watching the thing on the menu?
And Denver getting set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3,
Oh my God,
to your offensive strategy, do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now,
Yeah,
this
good,
is
boy.
coming in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first
Yeah, no,
now 2
there you
remaining
go.
here before we get to halftime. 3rd and long. It's Simeon. As he releases it, and
You know
that
what?
ball incomplete.
Nope, we're all ready to go to bed. They keep
The
playing.
Cardinals are leaving the game. I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do?
They do
Put your
right.
hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on the 3rd down attempt.
And how about this?
I mean, let's get on 2K to be honest with you.
Indeed going for it. Simeon going to try a deep ball for Norwood. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least so
You heard what?
predictably, it doesn't
What'd you say?
pay off. And
You
boy,
told us about 2K. You know what, you got a point guard?
in the red zone.
Yeah, I got a center. I'm trying to get him better, bro. Yeah, I'll try to play.
Wilson again to Rolls. just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Let me go ahead and score right quick. Then that kind of makes it quick.
With some tempo. Here's Wilson. So nothing there. I don't know if that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack.
Bread and butter, baby. Bread and butter.
Getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Oh, you know what bread and butter means.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in
Bread
the
and
game.
butter.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Prosise. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
That boy fast, ain't it?
No, you just weave. You know what you do.
Now to send this one away following the score.
Maybe I'm a different player, face to face. I don't know how to play it. I don't like playing like
Why do I gotta run head up? I don't understand.
Hey, did I say something? Did I say you had to? I just said you weave.
Okay.
You said he fast. I said you ain't doing that to weave.
Okay. I thought you were saying run head up.
Find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
You don't want that shit because you gonna make I ain't going for a touchdown. Oh.
At the 25. Demarius Thomas, 75 yards. The Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And his kick is right through.
I think I just going for 160.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
That's not bad.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
I'm going to
Now it's Wilson. He's going to flip this over the middle deep. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what?
I ain't been talking to him.
In this case, they managed to get it done.
I was trying to mess it up.
Screen passes, they want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they
Hey, bro, did that work? Like, when you was in college? Or while you were in college? Yeah. Or y'all was getting beat.
Just got to make a little fake and then get out to the route. And of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there.
I think I might do the same thing.
A big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
I don't play along with this.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
I want to need that, bro. Just y'all.
It's fielded in the end zone. Able to get away.
Boy, I'm telling you, boy. I got to
Decision to bring it out proved somewhat fruitful as he is able to get it across the 25 by 11.
I'm not going to get you mad.
Seahawks get ready
We're going to be mad. We're going to be irritated.
They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, give it away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
18 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Seattle.
All right, I'm really good.
Changes here as the D-line separates some. They go one option with Wilson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Wilson will 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Bread and butter, baby. Bread and butter. Call him, say bread and butter. You ain't calling bread and butter by number. You lost on top.
They set up the screen to Walls. And he is going to lose yardage.
Bread and butter again, man. That's pretty good.
And it's 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't go how they had hoped. Is that one looking for Baldwin intercepted? And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off.
Gotta make it a count.
Possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Woo, come on, baby. You coming, baby.
Wow.
No. Our hell team.
Safety cam
That's what that pressure do, bro. Man, they be freezing, bro.
We ain't about that. He bent through the ball before he even got hit.
Nah, he seen me in front of him, bro. He was like, oh my god. Oh, y'all sweet. Both of them.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down. And now they're in the hurry up.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves.
Oh, y'all want to be speaking. Look at y'all.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
To throw is Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Ware with a big-time sack on third down. It'll be a loss of 7. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here we go, 4th and Wilson. Backing up. He's going to slip.
Yeah, you ain't built for it, bro. You did.
Wow, that's crazy.
And they're able to get this one
Probably
down to 25. A big connection on that one.
And I'm running.
4 yards.
I'm running to the. I might run to the left or the right. Just get ready. I don't know. I want to the left.
When you go for it on 4th
Woo,
down,
fly.
sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
I want it again. Shoot it. I want to right side. I like it. Keep it loud.
Really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things.
I'm throwing the X, bro. He gonna do that quick inside out.
And then maybe a guard can slide
We got
to the
one.
second level and block a
Get off.
linebacker.
Get off.
That's when you have success running the football.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert.
All right, I'm doing a quick slant. I want her to try to throw it real fast.
They were in the red zone, and they needed a first down. Was it a surprise to you that they went to the tight end?
Not at all. I thought, though, the defense might put a little more pressure on him.
I want ball this time.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a
Two right side.
stature to them. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really
What am I doing?
they run that quick cut on the
I'm on the ball,
sideline,
man.
and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
On third down.
It's an awesome, man.
Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's hard to call that run a win for the offense, but in a lot of ways it was. Hitting the downfield, fights his way
I want to go outside
back.
to the
Ends up
left.
with no gain, but it certainly could have been a whole lot worse.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll
Nah.
stay put on 4th
Going to the right.
down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas Rawls taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Hey, bro, you trying to go ahead and go 2K right now?
This is
You can get my son back.
down here at about the 17-yard line.
Hey, so dog, you trying to go 2K right now?
Set to take the field.
Huh?
And last time,
You trying to go 2K right now?
interception, so this offense
Oh, he's clever.
Yeah, but you gotta quit though. Then we can get
You gotta quit.
Okay, then why I win? Ah, God, I ain't even click on him like then and there, man.
Emmanuel Sanders, 82 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
That
was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here come the Seahawks now set to take over on offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, nothing to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
Ah, what you doing, boy? That's actually not no problem.
Which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get to a good rhythm.
We hit cop.
Bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them.
Yeah, I probably kept it with the quarterback. It was gonna be a start anyway.
I think pressure is the first way to go.
No, I don't get first down for real.
Run this third down play. We're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
First down, baby. I would have caught. And take what I'm doing. It was 5.
On third down, Wilson. And he dropped it. Now he was tipped.
Wow.
To the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away.
Good for it. I'm here, man.
Because only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And it's caught. Wilson. A curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple.
I love my game. What?
Maybe they just
But Kid Hill.
right.
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially. But he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL.
All right, running, bro. You ain't gonna get it, bro. You ain't like I'm here.
And his friends call him Bebe. A nickname his uncle gave him back in the day.
You gotta go and throw it.
To throw on second is Simeon. And he'll take it.
No, I ain't ready.
Demarius Thomas, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Hey, man, there's a machine. Oh,
like you be clicking it, but you don't like go through it.
One by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air.
Everything happening.
Right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we?
Yeah, the team, my friend.
So far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
So good.
Just grab a nugget when I can.
Come up there.
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On second down, here's Wilson.
I'm taking it, bro.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a game.
You know, I'm not necessarily play with when I run this ball, man. I want to hit his hole.
There's a definite passing down.
And you can't get inside.
And pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how
I got 5 yards.
but it's still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Yeah, I'm not playing, bro. Sometimes you getting liquid. You put down, stop playing. Boy, this man going to field goal thing, ain't it, boy? What the world?
They'll come out in the pistol.
Sweet, bro. You sweet.
He finds his man, Baldwin. 20.
Celebrate, bro. Celebrate.
And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin,
I'm disappointed in you, bro.
63 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
He's a goal line.
Conversion for the score and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
You're trying like that. You're trying.
Then just decided to go for it on 4th down. And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical. Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On first down, it's Simeon. Completes it to Norwood. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On second down, Forsett. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in the running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He's got his man here. It's Green. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left. On first down, this is Forsett. He'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup. Second down. They're going to bring back to the line.
We always like to talk about defense.
Hey, quarterback, got you.
Level defensive line.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Denver. Jordan Norwood from 10 yards out. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
The thing is,
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it second and short. And now it looks like they're going to be
Now a
guy who's been a leader his entire career is Marcel Reese. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
On first down, Wilson being chased out left.
If you look,
They'll spot it at the 44.
hey, well, I'm not going to big Kim play, the height one.
Second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Now we'll put you at running back so you can run the ball. We're going to do, we out on the kid.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. On second down, Walls.
That's
Maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The fourth quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing. Wilson
Hey, you right there.
Man, oh my
God.
Fortunately, he's able to
That's on
recover
you,
his
dude.
own
That's on you,
fumble.
dude.
That could have been trouble. He got it stripped. You can see the panic in his face from up here through the helmet. He was able to dive back on it.
A good bit of fortune for him because oftentimes on a strip sack, when that ball
Hey, man.
is
It's your play. It's your play.
it can go way away from from you. In this case, it didn't matter. He was able to get on it.
And he gets it down to the 32. That one good for 10 yards.
Yeah,
That'll bring up a second and just a few inches here.
I might keep running the same play. You know, don't catch on to me.
On second down, he's going to flip
Oh,
to the
love
flat.
it.
It's complete. It's a loss of 4.
I was blitzing there. That's one thing I did see you blitz.
That's for
I
negative
know my
yardage,
blitz.
obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Again, they run. Again, it's Morrison. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd, Simeon. And caught right side, Green. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Man, that's crazy, man.
He's going to take this one back to
I ain't using my playbook, man.
And out now come the Seahawks.
Nah, I don't think I ran the wrong playbook. I ran the wrong play.
The coaches haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense.
I really just messed it up right now.
On the sidelines, they don't believe this game is over.
Maybe you ain't messing up. They're not messing you
Close
up.
this one out by taking care of the football.
Yeah, maybe I'm messing you up until you make me a flip up. Nah,
Nigga, you just seen me click on to leave.
Wilson wants to throw it. Forced out to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Here's Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Are you crediting? Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Throwing now is Wilson. Steps away. And he can't get it through away. He's taken down. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's John Ryan now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will
he didn't make it. I mean, they ain't make the
it's
play.
into the end zone for a touchback.
That's crazy. I mean,
Getting set to take
the Patriots are the only team that really
need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on this
Richard Sherman, he ain't going for
Richard Sherman not that fast, either.
Yeah, he not. He beat her. He just got gold up.
Great competitors. They love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it.
Yeah, but now I got to take you ahead of him. I ain't going for that.
There, a nice hit.
First I was doing one-on-one, but I don't got a point for you. You know how to pick you up.
He'll look to throw. Incomplete here on 3rd down.
What is he going to do?
The man he was trying to get it to. And it brings up 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And that is They had to go for
I don't even know why I went over there.
remaining, and it would appear that the Seahawks are going to win this football game. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here.
That's
as
crazy.
we step aside.
Man, I feel like stop. And I don't be on my second.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. That's third down. So the D-line's going to spread out. Wilson to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point.
Might well call a timeout.
And that was just absolute perfect man.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This one from 48 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a
Okay, you can run it in,
leaves your
though.
foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice
They got a tight end on Kill
watching
something.
it land.
Solid analogy, I like it. And Denver getting set to take the
Oh, you
field.
see him back there.
Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right, and then maybe take that shot deep.
No, he can't set today.
Take the big shot. You've got to worry on defense, of course. No.
That's caught inside the 20.
Bro, this man just won for Hail Mary.
Broncos score. Darius Thomas.
You just warmed up in here, man.
Second
Yeah. Well, he got the kid though, but yeah, bro. Most likely gonna make these jump, bro. From Hail Mary.
And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
I'll give him 2 bad, man. Big man won over Hail
To
Mary.
the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Oh, yeah, he won.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. This one, Porter, was fun down to the very end. They got the points right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that
You gotta
spot.
play me while
I'll play you tomorrow.
We got to watch it and call it.
you trying to see that?
That magic that you were talking
Yeah.
about didn't occur at the end.
You
Winning
did?
game all the way through.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. That's good to be there, man. Tell me, I'm coming with it, bro.
Man.
Too bad, Derek Pace it.
Derek kept playing. He should have just
I kept
blew
playing
me up.
around, bro. I still
No,
did.
man. She can hear you.
Oh, you playing around, bro. I need to stop doing that.
Your ear. Hey, it's somebody.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles
And then what's so crazy, I just pushed the button, bro, and he just, I thought Karen Sampson was finna pick it or something.
I'm saying it's gonna be like one of them powers. This man bumped everybody.
as we say so long.
It's like he was in front of everybody and he just
Caught it.
caught it and just took off with it.
I do, Sean.
Yeah.
No, them Denver boy do, Sean. Man, what was the game? I had just turned my head. What had I happened?
I just caught a Hail Mary.
Who you caught it with?
The man Thomas, I threw it up like Sanders. And the man Thomas just went over there and just caught it.
Yeah, that was Denver do though.
Yeah, big.